welcome back to IDCrypto channel. Thank you for all who joining us. If you are new here, don't forget to following us because we will hosting more AUMA in every single week with reward 100 of USDT. And today we will host the AUMA with Abelian. This is quantum quantum safe blockchain network which makes use of post-quantum zero knowledge proof system and cryptographic schemes to defend against attack from quantum computer. And yeah, we will invite Geoff Cheng from as brand lead at Abelian Foundation that will answer our question. Hello, bro.
Hi there. Hello.
Okay, welcome to our channel.
So yeah, of course. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay.
Very happy to be meeting the audience and answering some of the questions that you have, and some questions that you have for me.
Okay, thank you for coming in this AMA. I hope you are ready and excited to give more knowledge about Abelian.
Of course.
Okay, guys, as usually, we have three segments. For the first segment, introduction question, and second segment, Twitter question, and the last segment is live question. So everyone can prepare the question, and you can send your question to our group. So if your question selected by our speaker, so you will be get reward 50 USDT. So yeah, let's starting for the first segment, which is introduction question. Can you please introduce a little bit about yourself and your team to our audience? Thank you.
Sure. So Abelian Foundation, ultimately, as you mentioned before, we are the builder of the Layer One Abelian chain, and it was founded by our CEO, Dr. Duncan Wong, who actually has a PhD degree, a doctorate in cryptography, and it was his vision to create a quantum resistant blockchain that not even a quantum computer can hack. That's what we mean by quantum safe. And ultimately, we've been around for almost 7, 8 years. And I think right now we have quite a lot of updates and upgrades. Have quite a lot of updates and upgrades technologically and in terms of community as well. So that's how Abelian Foundation started. A little bit about me. I've been in the blockchain space since 2017, so about 7 years ago. I've been here working with Web3 and cryptocurrencies, and I recently joined the Abelian Foundation because when I met actually Dr. Duncan Wong at one of the major events here in Asia, and he sold me on the project, and I'm very, very happy to be here. But a little bit more about my team. So obviously, beyond myself, Dr. Wong, we do have a team that is based mostly here in Asia. So I'm based in Hong Kong.
Okay.
We have colleagues in Korea, in where else? There are people around Asia as well. So in terms of a community, um, obviously, Abelian being a layer one proof of work blockchain. So obviously there's a very dedicated mining community. So everywhere from Turkey to Russia to mainland China and beyond, there is quite a dedicated community that actually helps the chain become decentralized and helps sustain the network. Now, I can tell you a little bit more about our plans for a layer two, but ultimately for our layer one, which is a billion, for a layer two, but ultimately for our layer one, which is a billion, this is a team in Asia, and we're very excited about what we are building, and we're going to share it with a community very, very soon.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for introduction about your team and also short introduction about Abelian. That is interesting. Uh, and yeah, I think our members, our audience already know before, but uh, it's more perfect to discussing more for Abelian. Yeah, guys, let's continue to the next question. Can you please explain what is Abelian and what product do you offer to community? Thank you.
Sure. Um, so there are several aspects that I can answer with regards to what exactly is a billion, and what kind of products and what services we provide, right? So as I mentioned earlier, a billion is a layer one proof of
Mm,
work blockchain that is quantum safe, and when we say quantum safe, ultimately, with the help of Dr. Wong, of course, there are cryptographic algorithms that we are not necessarily integrated, but we work with to make sure that ultimately um, the abelian chain is quantum resistant. As I mentioned earlier, the easy way is to say that not even a quantum computer can hack the chain, right? So Abelian Foundation is the builder of this layer one chain. Now, what product do we offer to the community? There are quite a few. So if you go on, say, um, Apple Store or Google Play. So there is a wallet that you can download,
mm,
and ultimately, this is one of the places where you can actually transact peer to peer our token, our native token Able, which through this wallet, I think this might actually answer another question you might have for me. On top of being quantum resistant, one of our key features of the Abelian wallet is that we are privacy preserving. This means that the transaction that you send by sending Able to another party through the wallet, there are ways to preserve your privacy in the sense that there is your wallet identity can by your settings, you can choose how anonymous, pseudonymous, or public as you would like. But that's one of the features that we provide to users, really holders of the Able token, to be able to do that. Now, of course, going back to what we offer to the community, of course, um, for individuals like you and me, right? Obviously, this privacy preserving and quantum resistance feature can be very um, useful and positive. But I think one of the useful and positive that we are wanting the things that we are wanting to achieve things that we are wanting to achieve is to enable quantum resistance not only for individuals but for enterprises, businesses, and eventually more wider use cases, businesses, and eventually more wider use cases around the world. In this project, Abelian, this layer one chain, is that um, if you look at the macro sense in the world, obviously we hear about the advent of artificial intelligence, AI, and quantum computers. Um, we see the advent of technology that is very much exponentially growing, and we are very much preparing for the future in the sense that um, our CEO has the vision, at least, that in 5 to 10 years, um, as quantum computers become stronger and stronger, um, there we need to prepare ourselves in from a security level that whether our systems need to be upgraded, whether even cryptocurrency or the popular networks that we know, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, there are ways that hackers in the future, and even right now, actually, can be able to um, leverage technology and hack. these popular networks that we see. Now, I can expand a little bit more about this. So, what one of these concepts is actually called hack now, decrypt later. This is one of the narratives that we are trying to educate our community about. So let's take Bitcoin for example. For example, obviously, being one of the most popular cryptocurrency or rather blockchain network in the world, um, when we send, if I send a transaction to you, a BTC transaction to you, I'm ultimately our transaction is on chain, is publicly viewable. My private key is sending you, say, half a Bitcoin, for example, to you, where you have another public key, a wallet address. Now, there is a way that using um, an algorithm, a cryptographic algorithm, with the help of a quantum computer that's strong enough, of course, in the very near future, probably in 5 to 10 years, hackers will be able to derive with the quantum computer our private keys
Okay.
from the public keys that we are already transacting with. So this is what we need to prepare for, and which is one of the reasons why we need to we are advocating that blockchain systems to be upgraded. But I guess the easy way of doing that is, of course, migrating your projects and tokens onto the Abelian chain and enjoy immediately the crypto quantum resistant features that we provide. So the quick question, obviously, what is Abelian? What we provide? I think this provides context to um, what kind of security measures, what kind of products and features. So we have the Abelian wallet, which you can download on your phone today, and the chain, where hopefully we will be having more community um, support and technical development to projects to have their chains, well, not chains, products, dApps to be built on Abelian. And then I briefly mentioned our layer two that is coming up. We are expecting the testnet launch of it very soon, and obviously it will be EVM compatible. So, and when we talk about blockchain um, in general, usually the one of the first concepts that we talk about is the blockchain trilemma. So, obviously, with Abelian, we are focused on the triangle security part, and then, but being
Yeah.
security, being being secure is only one part, and then is obviously being a proof of work chain is not going to be necessarily the fastest. It might not scale, and that's one of the reasons why we have a layer two that we are launching, as I mentioned, and that tackles the scalability part. So I guess that's a very quick answer to um, what we provide and what we stand for.
Okay, guys, Abelian will provide and solve three lemma problem in blockchain space. That's it. So privacy, security, and scalability is
Exactly.
priority in this blockchain. And also, guys, you need to know wallet of Abelian uh, available to download in Play Store or App Store. So you can download and try to transact in Abelian chain. Yeah, thank you for the tailored answer. That explanation is very interesting. I hope our community understand. Yeah, let's continue to the next question. Can you explain what Abelian has done from the roadmap and what is planned for the futures, especially from last year?
Sure. Um, so obviously, we have actually from last year till this year, even the wallet that we mentioned
Hmm.
has over has received some upgrades. So the wallet that you'll be able to find on your Apple stores and Google Plays, that is a Pro wallet. That means we've um, provided upgrades with this new app, our wallet, and that is connected directly on chain, of course. Now, this what we have done since last year till now, we've actually done a lot. So obviously, the wallet is one of the features that we've upgraded. Now, I briefly mentioned before that being a layer one proof of work chain, obviously we have the mining community, right? And one of the things that happened um, recently is that in the past few months, we've received some questions from our mining community where um, the mining difficulty was a little bit, too difficult, where ultimately it wasn't too profitable for them to be, mining our tokenable, because ultimately, as much as we care about um, the decentralization of the network and miners' purpose is ultimately on top of securing the network and helping the network become more decentralized is to turn a profit, right? And if the mining activity isn't profitable for them, there isn't enough incentive for them to continue, I guess, staying in our, being part of the mining community. And we've fixed that. So recently, if you, um, anyone in the community, including you, if you see, look at our Medium page, which is where we provide upgrades and updates, monthly updates to some of the technical features that we've launched. So is DSA, so we call it the difficulty smoothing algorithm that we've undergone a hard fork of our chain, and that along with this hard fork, we have, I believe it was the reason quicker than our previous um, configuration in order to help their miners. One, for the difficulty level to be, um, as our name suggests, to smooth out and not stay at one level for too long of time. So, if, for example, if the difficulty of the mining rises, we're able to, for this algorithm, to smooth out this process and for it to balance with the situation. We do rely on our dedicated mining community to secure the network and have it decentralized. So with this recent hard fork and upgrade, this is one of the things that we've done recently to secure the network and have it become more efficient and secure.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, roadmap, we mentioned again, our layer two being EVM compatible.
Oh,
That means we'll be welcoming more, whether it's Ethereum based projects to whether it's to build on our chain. And we foresee that in the very near future, when this layer two arrives, obviously the use cases will, some of the popular ones, obviously everyone thinks about was it is that it's going to be a decentralized exchange, a DEX, staking. There will be a lot of these things that we will be very eager to explore in the very near future. And if you follow us, whether it's on X, on Twitter, or Discord or Telegram, wherever you find us, you'll be able to receive updates about some of the new tech updates that we have under launch, and you'll be able to find out more. So
okay. Yeah.
that in the future, and what we've done.
Integrated with AVM is more useful, so community can easy enter the ecosystem of Abelian. And guys, don't forget to join Discord, Telegram, and follow Twitter. Oh yeah, look like Telegram is uh, yeah, that is new group, right?
Yes,
your
we do have a new Telegram group.
uh
It's going to be official Abelian Foundation.
yeah
We have recently um, opened a new group
your
for
your
very specific reasons.
your
So we are trying to ultimately keep our community
mm,
safe and secure.
yeah, yeah.
To describe very briefly what happened is ultimately there are
Oh,
some.
okay. To be
It is
honest,
Telegram after all, and there are some imposters out there that are registering names under the Abelian brand. So it could be slightly confusing for newcomers,
mm,
but ultimately we do have very new Telegram group that is rapidly growing, and one way to find um, this is the real group is that you will see me, my colleagues, Dr. Duncan Wong,
okay.
our moderators who are there, and of course, being in the crypto community, always verify, don't just trust, to make sure that
Oh,
you are interacting with the right people, the right groups, and if you are, say, let's not say confused, let's just say you want to confirm. Um, just be careful of don't click any random links and always verify uh, who exactly you're interacting with. But that's a very long answer to yes, we do have a Telegram group, and there's official Abelian Foundation.
okay. Yeah. Thank you for explanation, and thank you also for make the attention about don't click any link before you know about uh who people we interact. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Let's continue to the next question. Can you tell us what the most interesting news from a billion is? Thank you. For
Mm, interesting news.
maybe
Well,
in last month or
there now
yeah.
it's related to our layer two. So we do have a product that we are building very soon. Obviously, with the layer two EVM chain that I think our colleagues have already done some marketing work, whether it's on Twitter, on X, that we've made some announcements. So the new chain is actually called Q Day. It stands for Quantum Day. It is a concept that's named after this concept where think of it as like if you see movies where it's like the world is become that is a very cryptographic concept that is well known within Dr. Wong's community. Networks are Q Day, and we've named exactly a layer two chain after this Q Day, and we have is going to be related. As we have mentioned with the layer one is, and with the layer two, obviously we aim for it to be a little bit more, let's say, community oriented, or in the business sense, B2C, where we'll have dedicated communities, dApps, DEXs, staking, as I mentioned earlier. There, so yeah, we will be announcing that product hopefully soon. And what other thing is new? We'll actually it's time to actually announce it. So the Abelian team is actually organizing a post quantum event very soon within this year, and we'll be making announcements as we organize it. So these are some of the things that we are all working on, whether it's from a technical level, from a community level, from educational level. We are hoping to spread the word and our message, in fact, because this is a very important message between you and me, but with the community, but with the community. Security, whether it's a standpoint, that seriously. So this is something